Hillary Clinton is a weak person. Hillary Clinton is totally scripted. Hillary Clinton is a thief, and Hillary Clinton should be in jail for what she did to our national security.
And with that, Donald Trump has this Saturday off, a day after taking aim at Hillary Clinton, who attacked Trump's character in her foreign policy speech Thursday. We heard from Clinton surrogate, Congressman John Garamendi, right before the break. Now let's bring in Walid Phares, Fox News contributor, foreign policy advisor to Donald Trump. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Wow. It's gotten pretty nasty pretty quick.
That's politics, but the substance is what is important here.
All right, so give us the substance here. Hillary Clinton basically says, look, I've got all the experience in the world. Donald Trump's biggest claim to fame is he once held the Miss Universe contest in Russia. Why is she wrong?
Well, because there were precedents where her husband, President Bill Clinton, was, against a very important leader who was a vice president for 8 years and head of the CIA, and then he won. You had Senator Obama, who was against Senator McCain, who had much more experience. So
well, hold on, but you've come on this program before. If what we should elect is somebody with the least amount of experience, you've come on this program, other programs, and said that President Obama has no clue what he's doing when it comes to foreign policy. And partly, conceivably, that's because he has no experience. So why should we repeat that same mistake?
I added one sentence because he's getting a bad advice, bad expertise. Sorry. In this case, the campaign, the Clinton campaign, is trying to go on two tracks. Number one is to say that the Secretary of State had many meetings, 112 countries, etc., which is what the Secretary of State does. On the other hand, there are the achievements on the ground, and those are not discussed. You have been talking about it, like Egypt, Libya, Syria, Iraq, Russia, Ukraine, ISIS rising, homeland security breaches.
Those not exactly worked out so well for the Obama administration,
no, for the Clinton participation in that administration. So that is the substance I'm talking about. That needs to be addressed. And of course, the head of the opposition was not at in the executive branch to be responsible for that.
So in other words, what you're saying is Obama had bad advisors, among them Hillary Clinton, resulting in bad decisions, and Donald Trump has great advisors and will make great decisions with the same level of inexperience.
Take, for example, if Secretary Clinton and Mr. Trump are given the same information about Libya, that Ansar Sharia are jihadists, that this militia is jihadist, would he have made the same decision? The same information given about Syria? Well, you see, in his statements, he would have gone in a different direction. The problem here is that Mrs. Clinton made decisions.
You say Donald Trump's statements, though, but oftentimes what we hear from Donald Trump is two very contradictory statements. Japan should have nuclear weapons. I never said Japan should have nuclear weapons. These kinds of things, though, it's one thing to say it on a campaign trail. It's another thing when foreign leaders start listening to the President of the United States saying one thing one day and another day the next day. Isn't that a problem? You've talked about consistency.
Well, first of all, we look at the foreign policy speeches. He had two so far. The second one, the comprehensive one, had many directions.
So we only listen to his speeches? We don't listen to what he says on the campaign trail?
We do listen to every single word, but this is a campaign. Same thing applies to Senator Obama then. He made many statements about Guantanamo. And of course, a great president, President Reagan, who was an actor who also ran without much experience and made statements in the elections. What is important are foreign policy speeches and who is giving you the advice and your judgment about this advice.
Well, we know you're one of the people giving advice. You've often come here and give us advice as well. We've always appreciated it. Nice to have you back, sir.
Thank you so much.
All the best.